Hello, everybody. I'm Stephanie.
Hello, everybody. I'm Joseph.
And welcome back to our channel. Last time we talked, we were talking to you all about the things that we had done up to that point, some of the things that we were doing, but we didn't go in detail, right?
Right.
And so this video, we want to go into more of a deep dive into detail of the things that we've done thus far, preparing to Ghana. So we just want to go down a list of everything that we've done. Guys, we have been busy, right?
Very. Whoa, my goodness.
We have been busy. Can y'all see? Do y'all see the things in the background? All the boxes and things that we have packed. By the time you all see this video, we probably will be like 2 months out from our move, right?
Yeah.
To our permanent move to Ghana. But we're like 20 something days to the day that the container is actually going to come up and pick our things up. And so, yeah, we've been busy. So, do you want to start with that? We'll talk about that first, the packing. How about that?
Okay, we can do that.
Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit about our packing and the things that we've done thus far. And so let me just go in order and then we'll go to the packing, okay? So one of the first things that Joseph and I did when we were deciding, I guess it was one of the deciding factors of moving to Ghana, was to purchase some land. And we knew, we had done enough research that we knew that, just like any other place, a lot of places, you got to be really careful about who you purchase land from, because you would think that you own some, you don't purchase some land and they probably have sold it to a couple of more people before you. And so it's really not your land. So the first thing that we did, we utilized this lady, this company. Her name is Alita, and she's with Ghana Consultations. And that's Ghana Consultations. I'm going to try to put a link down below so that y'all can see it. And we purchased some land from her. And guys, let me just tell you, one of the things that I loved about her is she told you, she said, listen, someone is trying to steal my identity, basically, not her whole identity, but her webpage, they like her name and stuff. So you could put Alita Israel and something, they had her, what do you call it? Logos, had copied logos and stuff. She said, but one thing about me, before you purchase any land, we're going to have a consultation, and it's going to be a consultation, and it is going to be a video consultation. So you will see me and we're going to see each other. So anybody that's trying to sell you land without you first having talked to her and seen her is not her. And that was great for us because that was our experience, wasn't it?
Right. Because we were skeptical about all that.
We were really skeptical, and since she had said that, and I had typed in, I think it's either Ghana Consultations or Consultation, I can't remember, so you have to look her up. And I had put the wrong thing, and I either I added an S or I didn't have the S. And a person was like, oh yeah, it's me. Go ahead and send your money. I'm so packed. I'm so busy. So guys, listen to what they say. So if you're going to purchase any land or go anything with her, make sure that you have a video conference with her before you purchase anything. And we purchased some oceanfront. We purchased oceanfront property. And when we first talked, we're looking at doing this. It was like in April.
Yes.
And her next appointment was like June or July. Right.
Yes.
And then by the time it came, her community one was closed. But you know what? God looks out for you guys. Because I've always wanted oceanfront land, and she didn't have that in the beginning. And by the time we got in there, she had oceanfront property. So we were able to get in on the oceanfront property. So again, so the first thing we did was purchase some land. Right?
Right.
And the second thing that we did was we talked to a company about moving. We wanted, because again, as we shared before, we wanted to move our stuff. We wanted our things to come with us. We wanted to make home, and a lot of the things that we have are precious to us. So we wanted to be there with us. And So we talked to a company, and let me see how I'm gonna see how this works out before I give y'all release their name. But so far so good. And but they had a website too, and we were able to go in, and they gave us this list of things of what you do before, how to pack. So we had to look at the price of a container. You know, like, did we want a 20-footer or 40-footer container? Mm-hmm. And we had to, since we packed up our whole house, we needed the 40-footer, right?
Yes.
And then, we got that quote. And also, before we even went with them, we actually borrowed, that's a good word, we borrowed some of their ideas because we started packing, and they had already sent us in, when you packing for another country, you have to itemize, you have to have a list of everything, like your box number 1, box number 2, you have to number that box, and you know, you might just say this is a box of books, this is a box of linen, but you have to everything that you have, they have to be able to look at it when it comes off the container, say, okay, this is box number 1, they said this is whatever. So you know, that's just what they have to do for duties and that kind of stuff, right?
Right.
Before they release it. Yeah. So we had already, we started packing actually before we had already talked to them, but we hadn't decided when we were going to move the exact thing. So we started packing, and we started packing with those boxes and numbering them and doing all that stuff that they told us to do. And two, guys, don't let it be intimidated by the packing, because it was going to cost us so much to ship things. We didn't want to get, you can pay somebody to come and do it, but we wanted to save that money, you know, and so we looked at videos on how to pack. And we had a compliment the other day. You remember Lisa came?
Lisa came, yeah.
Yeah, Lisa came in, and she said, Lisa's one of my best friends here in the United States, but she came in and she said, she pointed to one of the items, a chair or something, and said, did y'all do that? That looks so professional. And it's like, okay, yeah. I told y'all we graduated from YouTube University. So that was a compliment.
Good one.
So that's one of the things that we one of the things that we did, the next thing that we did, right? And y'all can see we're still in the midst of packing. We will be packing probably to that day. They're scheduled to come October the 27th. They're gonna leave the container, and then they'll pick it up on October the 30th and ship it. So I'm sure we're gonna be up to the wire and packing. We do have some people that's coming in to help us move the stuff and get it in the containers. So, but yeah. So that was one of the next things that we did. And again, like I said, if we're gonna show y'all like packing up the container, and if we find that this is a really a great company, we'll share that name with y'all too. What did we do next? Let me see. We had to get an apartment.
Oh yes. Oh, that was a blessing to have one.
Yeah. Yeah. We was like, okay, so where's this stuff going? So y'all, that was another thing too. We didn't know where our stuff was gonna go, because we said we bought land, but we haven't built a house. So we're gonna have to have a place to stay when we get there, right? So now let me tell y'all, the best thing that you could do if y'all looking at moving anywhere, I think in another country or something, is to get on YouTube, follow some people. I mean, some reputable people, but follow some people, listen to their journey. If they're willing to share, listen to them. Because guys, let me tell you what happened to us. And I'm going to get these names. I tried to write these names. I can't remember everybody's name, but we were, of course, I told you we bought the property from Alita from Ghana Consultation. She had a couple that had, they're about 75% done with their house, actually, that she's building. They had bought land from her, and their name is their YouTube name is Blair's in Ghana, like the letter N, Blair's in Ghana, and they were there, and I can't remember the husband. It was Asina, I think, and her husband. They were talking about this other couple, the Bodleys, and this is Lisa and Landon, and there's Bodley's journey to Ghana, right? The number 2, and they were talking about them because they were talking about all the good information they were giving. So we went to that channel, and sure enough, they were giving some awesome information. And one of the things that they had said, like getting, they shared about getting your international driver's license, right? And did y'all know? Because I didn't. That to get your international driver's license, that you could go to AAA. Mm-hmm. And y'all remember the AAA where a lot of people just had an insurance for roadside insurance assistant, which is what I think about when I think of AAA, right? Mm-hmm. But I didn't know you could go to AAA and get your international license. So, and that information came from the Blairs, from the Bodleys. The Bodleys had shared it, and yeah, so we got that information. And then I was watching Lisa and her husband, and I forget what they were doing. They were on a road trip or something. Mm-hmm. They were doing something. I found it funny, so I made a comment about it, and I answered. I said, "Hey, I mean, I hear y'all talk about having boots on the ground. How do you do that?" And she was like, "Oh, you need to get in touch with Kimberly Mensah," and that's another YouTuber, Kimberly and Maxwell Mensah. So I looked them up, and I contacted them. I called them on WhatsApp, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, I see y'all do consultations. I didn't know that. When can we talk? She said, oh, my husband is here now. We could talk now. And we spent probably the best 30 minutes on this call with them, telling them, that we were introducing ourselves, and, we let them know that we were looking for an apartment. Guys, I mean, before we got off that phone, basically, we had an apartment. And one of the other things that we were looking at is like, okay, even if we get an apartment, it's not going to be as big as our house. So what we're going to do with storage. And Kimberly mentioned in it, and she's like, oh, in this apartment, they have a storage underneath. And so if you want to store some of your stuff and put a lock on, I was like, oh my, it's talking about God. Like, I don't believe in coincidences and luck and stuff. I just know it was a blessing from God. I am God's favorite. Maybe that's how I should have introduced. My name is Stephanie, and I'm a daddy's girl. But yes, we had. So when we got off that phone, let's back up. When we got off that phone, we had an apartment. Well, actually, he said, let me call the person. He knew someone. And within that day, you know what I'm saying? We had an apartment, our apartment secured. Okay. So this is how important it is to have not only, like they say, boots on the ground, but if you're going to do this, just follow those people, follow some people on YouTube. I mean, we have built a community, basically. One of these, let me just share this, and I know I talk all the time, y'all. This is how it goes, at home all the time. I'm doing most of the talking. But one of the things that happened, I just want to share this because I think this is a great story about community and having it built already. One of the things like our shipment, for example, we were wanting to be out of our house. We first of all, we don't own our house. We had decided to lease our house for a while. We had thought we were going to buy it, but we had agreed that we were going to lease it for a while. So we wanted to be out by October, by November the 1st. So we wanted everything to be out by that time. So in talking to the company, the moving company, it was like, okay, when they come and pick up our stuff, our things would actually get there in like the middle of December, right? December the 17th. And so, and it was like, okay, well, we're not going to be there. We're not due to get there to January 12th, right? And we're not looking at trying to go earlier because, hey, we're first time grandparents too, coming up in the end of November. So we're excited about that. So it's no that way that we were going to leave before our grandbaby was born or is born. And so, we were like, okay, I don't know what to do. In this case, we have an apartment. Our understanding was we would have to be there to be able to claim our stuff and that kind of thing. And so we again called Maxwell, that's Kimberly's husband, Mensah, and we were talking to him. He's like, well, you have the apartment. If they could just bring it here, because we were going to do door to door. So they would bring it there. He said, we can accept the things. As a matter of fact, I would prefer if we went there first to make sure that they're handling y'all's things properly and da 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 da. Can y'all believe this? I mean, these are people that we haven't even FaceTime called them, right? So, I mean, we've seen them on YouTube, but the things that they were offering, and these are the same people that the Botleys knew, because the Botleys just got there now. I think at this point it's probably not even, it's still not been by the time you all see this, probably about 2 months. 2.5 months that they've been there. So these are the people that they knew, and these are the people that had done a lot of things. I guess that the people that picked them up at the airport, right, and who they got the apartment from, and that kind of stuff too. So it is so great to have have those people on the ground that's looking out for you. You talking about a blessing? It's just like, I mean, what do we say? Everything on that side is set up, right?
Just thank God. Yeah. Everything.
And matter of fact, he was like, when you come, make sure the stuff is marked. So when we had the guys move y'all stuff into the storage building, they make sure that they take out what y'all need, and they can already have it set in the apartment. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I just want to pause. You know how and the Bible say, now pause at Salah. Pause and think about that. I mean, it has just been that great, y'all. I mean, it's been an awesome experience this far. Now, don't get me wrong. It's been, that experience, I mean, I'm not going to downplay it. It's been an awesome experience. All just across the board. And going back to the company that we were talking about, that we were going to get that's picking up our things. They quoted us for a small container to ship our car about as much as it was going to cost to ship our everything else. And they had, right? Mm-hmm. And we were like, it is no way, the car is not worth, after everything, it's not going to be worth all that. So we also had shared with Maxwell about that. And he said, you know what, I got a friend, because let me share that they have lived here in the States. He's a Ghanaian, but he actually had lived in Greensboro for a while. He said, I got a friend, let me give a call right quick and see. And they got that quote down. Guys, when I told you about $5,000, I am not, and it's not that it was, because it should have never been that high. That's the reason I'm a suspect about trying to share the name of the company right now. But it has just been an awesome experience, guys, for us. But I would say do your due diligence, though. I mean, you can't just trust everybody out there. I would think that you can't do that. But our experience has been a great experience. These are the things that we have done. Even down to, guys, I was getting my hair tightened the other day, right? And I had left a message for Lisa Botley, and she had commented. She had sent me a message, and I was getting my hair done. I said, I'm getting my hair tightened right now, and she's like, oh, I just left my loctician, and she had done her research like months or a year out before they got there. And so guess what? I'm gonna have a loctician. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just through that type of thing, like, so things that I won't have to worry about because people have gone before me. Basically, that's what it is, isn't it? People going before you, paving the way. And that's what you're going to get with, I think, when you watch these YouTube channels of people, and a lot of them see themselves like as pioneers. It's like they're making your road, they're making it easier for you and for me. And that's what that experience has been. And I have talked this whole video, and Joe have just nodded and agreed with me. So is there anything you want to add, babe?
Yeah, again, with somebody down there can tell you more too about custom duties and what you may go through. That can help you out a whole lot because it's a whole different experience.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's right. The company that we're using, I keep calling them the moving company Container. I mean, that's going over the ocean. But they actually, after everything, because we had some specific questions and they were like, they connected us with the people on the other end in Ghana so that we can ask them like certain questions like, can we take this? Or how much do you think it's going to cost at the end of this, that we're going to have to pay on that end also? And they were able to give us those answers and stuff. So guys, it's this has been very exciting for us.
Yeah, I'm still excited about it. I think last night I didn't sleep all the way because I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Not in a positive way.
Yeah.
In a very positive way.
It's a new adventure, guys, and I love the fact that we are over 60. You know what I'm saying? And it's a new experience. And it's just like life don't end because you retire or whatever. But it's been a great experience, y'all, and we've gotten so much good feedback from you all, and we actually are so excited about that too. I mean, we wasn't expecting the right
introductory. Our
first video that went out, and to all the people that watched it, and even people that it seemed younger people and older people that it have inspired, and that's what we wanted to do, is to inspire others. Like, if we can do it, you all can do it, and just come on along for the ride. And so in saying that, we're gonna ask you all to, because we had a lot of people watching but not subscribing, but we've had a lot of people say, oh, we want to follow you all. So y'all just look and make sure when you go into that you like the video, that you share the video, and then that you subscribe to the video, and share it with other people. Share it with other people, because I love the fact that it is motivating, motivating people. You know what? I think the video is getting a little bit longer, but we'll share. We actually have a box, and I might just do that, or it might just fade, come off. I don't know. But we had a box of, so one of the things that we wanted to share with y'all is like we were talking about, the company that we use. One of the things that they sent, we were talking, is like these papers, like, just let you know the terminology and stuff. But one of the things it tells you to do is to, about your boxes, it tells us to, tell you to have a couple of boxes. And one of your boxes you want to mark it, open me first. And they said in this box is going to be basic things like flashlights, your pocket knife, hammer, screwdrivers, nails, masking tape, bathroom accessories, and that kind of stuff. So we're going to show y'all what we have packed in that bag, but we're just going to tell y'all that, those things that, helpful hints and stuff that you also get, and things that you have to do in the move. But we're not going to show the box and stuff right now. Y'all get the idea. Y'all know what that stuff look like. Y'all know what a flashlight and stuff is. But we wanted to show y'all how what we were doing and how we were marketing it. But again, we so appreciate you all following us. We are so excited. I'm telling you, we had so many people like, we're praying for y'all. We're so excited and stuff. And so we thank y'all for those prayers, those blessings that y'all sending out. And again, so y'all just keep following us and watching with us on this new adventure as we travel to, where we going?
To Ghana?
Oh, yeah, Ghana. I thought he forgot, y'all. As we travel to Ghana. So we'll see again. Again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And y'all, I love y'all's comments. And make a comment. Make sure that you comment down below. Okay, guys? And so until next time, we'll see you later.
Bless you.
Bye-bye. Bye.